Driving in Portugal. Are you sure about that? Well, in that case, be prepared for busy roads, especially in Lisbon and Porto. Speedy drivers, lack of parking spaces. In this video, I will go through road rules, documents you need, tips and much more, so stay tuned. And don't forget to subscribe. Without further ado, let's go! Vamos! Road rules. Number 1. In Portugal, vehicles drive on the right side of the road. Number 2. Know the speed limit so you don't regret it later on. 50 km per hour in residential zones, 90 km per hour on country or national roads, 100 km per hour is often in one single carriageways, with one lane in each direction, and 120 km per hour on motorways. If you see this sign, it means that a radar is checking the speed limit. Fines start from €60 to €300 on speeding up to 20 km per hour over the limit. Number 3. Seat belts are mandatory for all occupants of a vehicle. The fine for not wearing seat belts goes from 120 to €600. Number 4. The legal blood alcohol limit for drivers is 0.05%. Driving under the influence of alcohol in Portugal is a serious offence. Therefore, fines start at €250. Bear in mind that Portuguese police are equipped with portable card machines to process fines on the spot. Number 5. It's illegal to use a mobile phone while driving unless you have a hands-free system. The fines for getting caught using your mobile go from €250 to €1,250. Number 6. Traffic on roundabouts has the right of way. That means that vehicles already on the roundabout have priority. Number 7. Overtaking is done on the left. Use caution and your car indicators. In case you are on a 3-lane road, then you must stay on the right lane if there is no traffic. Overtaking a vehicle that is in the middle lane and you decide to use the right-hand lane to give the driver a lesson is not a good idea. The fine starts at €250. Number 8. Most highways in Portugal have tolls. There are 2 systems, the electronic only, with overhead gantries or porticos equipped with sensors and cameras. You don't need to stop, you just drive. Drivers have the option to pay tolls using electronic tolling devices, prepaid toll cards, or through post-payment methods. Or the traditional method, with toll booths. You pay with money, credit card, or monthly with Via Verde. Via Verde translates to green lane. Drivers pass through toll booths without stopping. If you have Via Verde, follow the V lane. It says reservada a aderentes, reserved for members. From 2023, it's mandatory for rental cars to have an electronic transponder in the car. It's unbelievable that such a small country like Portugal has so many tolls. You may not think they are expensive, but everything sums up. In 2024, according to Via Verde's website, the cost of a 3-hour journey Porto-Lisbon, roughly 311 kilometers or 193 miles, is €23.90. Don't forget that on top of this you will need fuel, and it would be a return journey, so double the cost. Driving in Portugal as a tourist? Most European cars are manual. Driving in major cities such as Lisbon and Porto is not for the faint of heart. Lanes are narrow. The roads can be hilly. Parking is almost impossible to find. And underground parking spaces are tight. Remember how to parallel parking? Well, you are going to need it. Personal documents you will need: a valid driver's license or an international driving permit, IDP, a valid passport for non-EU citizens, or your national identity card for EU citizens. A credit card will be required for the deposit. Renting a car. The minimum age to rent a car normally is 25 years. Some agencies may allow younger drivers, but you will be charged a young driver fee. Any additional drivers? Then you must add them to the list. An extra fee might be charged. Documents that you should have with the car: ownership proof, registration certificate, inspection report, same as MOT, insurance certificate. You will also need emergency and safety items in the car. Make sure they are there. A yellow or orange high visibility vest, a reflective warning triangle, a child seat for children under the age of 12 years old, a spare wheel along with tools to change a wheel. Essential rental car tips. Make sure you inspect the car yourself. Look for cracks, scratches, dents, or chipped paint. Ask about the current fuel level and the type of fuel. Don't be late returning the rental car, as you might be charged an extra fee. Driving in Portugal. Being native, I can assure you that most Portuguese drivers are quite aggressive on the roads. From tailgating for no reason, speeding, it seems Portuguese are always late. Showing the middle finger while overtaking. Charming, isn't it? Overtaking with no warning and going back to the lane dangerously close to your car. Portuguese drivers tend not to indicate changing direction or overtaking, and that can result in accidents. Use your indicators or signal as and when necessary. Some Portuguese drivers don't stop on a red light. If caught, the fine starts at €75. And again, some Portuguese drivers don't respect this sign. In this situation, the fine starts at €120. We say as a joke, se tens olhos, para. Translates to, if you have eyes, stop. You might say this silver car is perfectly parked. I would say the driver can't get out. Double parking is another nightmare. This is not allowed. In some national roads, lack of light at night might be an issue. Be careful. In case you need it, the police emergency number in Portugal is 112. I told you, driving in Portugal is quite an experience. So, after all of this, if you decide to drive in Portugal, stay safe. And boa sorte! Good luck! Thank you for watching. Until next video. Bye! Ciao!